So I went down to southern Wisconsin to visit a friend. Guy who's got a wood yard, and we're gonna give you a little tour, and then we're gonna meet him in a little bit. He got a pile of logs here, and he's got a bunch of barkless oak, and then behind that he's got a whole bunch of mixed hardwood. Looks like there's ash and soft maple and stuff like that in there. And we're gonna be running some of the bigger stuff on tomorrow's video, you'll see. And we're gonna talk with him about his wood yard. I kind of walked around before he got there. I got there a little early and I just went around his yard and kind of looked at what he's got. Pretty organized, set up pretty nice. Maybe not quite as good as Sir Todd, but it's pretty nice. He's got wood stacking racks, so obviously he sold all this stuff. So those are empty, ready to be filled up again. And it's that time of year when you kind of restock, and that's why we're there. He's bought some logs and we're gonna process them. So here he's got a bunch of wood, looks like a bunch of ash here, I think. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And there's some older stuff in the back, newer stuff in the front. You can tell by the color of it. Oh, and then he's got a whole bunch of kindling, picked up all the scraps, so that's all good. And that stuff that everybody wants and needs is kindling. And whenever I give a bundle away to a customer, they're like, wow, thanks. Here's some of his older wood, stuff that's more seasoned. You can see it's gray. That dark gray wood is always really good because it's been in the sun and wind and elements, and the stuff in back is a nice color. I like it when it gets that color because you only have to think about it. You know it's dry. Yeah, he's got a lot of racks to fill yet here. I can see he's got some totes that he had filled and stacked. That pile that you're looking at right there, I think that looks like my cherry. Whenever I see cherry, I always consider it to be my cherry because I love cherry. It's like my favorite wood to cut, split, burn, sell. I just like it a lot. And here he's got a big old corn crib that he filled and made into a wood bin, mixed hardwood. Very cool and a very good idea. And we're going to talk to him about that in just a little bit. But for now, I just thought I'd give you the once around the yard so you can kind of see what he's got here. Looks like you can get 3, maybe 4 full cords in there, be my guess, something like that by the size of the pile. Doesn't matter. It's drying really good and didn't have to stack it. He just got put in there with an elevator and filled up. And he's got several other cribs you're going to see here in a little bit, or bins, whatever you want to call them. But this is an old corn crib. It looks like it's working really good for drying wood. And it's one of the neatest things that I've seen in a while. So if you can find one of those, that would be an awesome thing. Then this is the bin that he made. He's got pallets on the bottom, as you can see, and he's got T-posts on the side and then welded wire around the exterior of it. So kind of nice. Obviously you can use pallets for that, but this works too. But when you get a lot of weight on it, you can see it bulges a little bit, but that happens. It's just as long as it stays off the ground is all that really matters. I have some people that have said to me that, you know, my pallets are looking shabby, but yeah, they've been filled and emptied and filled and emptied and filled and emptied, and they do take a beating, so they start to fall apart on you. You got to fix them once in a while. Back here, he's got some other logs that looks like they're ready to be cut up behind his trailers. I used to have a trailer exactly like that one right there. That might be mine, actually. But no, I had the exact same trailer. Here he's got a bunch of different stuff here. It looks like there's some locusts and then maybe some oak in the back. To me, this looks like tree service wood. I'm just guessing that's what it is. Generally, tree service wood is all different sizes, and that certainly is. And you can tell by some of the end cuts, they're cut at weird angles and different notches and things. Oh, look at here. Here's some more of my cherry. I am definitely going to have to make a run down there and load some of the stuff up because it looks to me like he's got way more cherry than he needs, way more cherry than he deserves, possibly. Just guessing. But very nice stuff. Another old trailer there he's got for hauling wood in. That's cool. And then back to the real big bin here. And you can see there's just enough room around everything that he's got there so that you can drive around between them and then the wind can hit it. It's very windy there. This was a day when it was real windy in the morning and then it cleared off and we had sun later. So you're going to see that in tomorrow's video when we're running the processor. But for now, I thought I'd just kind of give you a slow motion tour around the place. And then we're going to talk with him a little bit about his wood yard and some of the things that he's got there. So as we're turning around to the other side here, he's got some other bins here. These were like little storage areas that you put tarps on, and he just put a tin top on, which is our aluminum top, metal top, which is nice for keeping the rain off. It looks like a bunch of red oak in there. And I label these before I even talk to them as far as what's in here, but I was just guessing. That looks like hickory there, I think. Yes, I think that's what I put. Nice stack, nice size stuff. If you're a smoker of meat, that's the stuff you want. That's the size you want. About the size of your forearm if you're my size. If you're a great big guy, I suppose that's not very big, but that's the size that most of my customers want. That anybody can pick it up with one hand. Because they generally don't want to burn more than 1 or 2 or 3 pieces at a time. Then he's got another welded wire T-post bin here. And it's all mixed hardwood, so you can see it's a nice big pile. He's got some stuff in front there to take care of it. Looks like a few different odds and ends. And then this stuff here is river birch. Similar to white birch, but it's yellowish, more like yellow birch, and it's actually better wood even than yellow birch or white birch. It's good stuff. It's got its own self-starting kindling on the outside, the bark that's on there. That's a nice bin. Look at that. Is that a thing of beauty or what? I like it. It's a nice big one. I myself would not go much wider than that. I've made some bigger ones, and it's hard to get the wood from the middle out to the outside. You got to crawl in there and chuck it out somehow, and what I've been doing is taking the sides down and getting easier access. And that's one of the issues with the wire bins that I've seen a few guys have done. You can have a harder time accessing the wood because you're going to have to literally crawl in there or cut the wire or unwire it or take it apart and roll it back up, which you could do. But yeah, there was some more wood there. And then this is all the odds and ends, and this is the ugly wood. That's what I call it. It's the crotches, it's the knots, it's the pieces, the cookies, and this is what a lot of people will keep for themselves for their fire pits, which is what I do. Or a lot of guys will use it for their own heating, or they'll sell it as boiler wood, which is possible too. He's got a little shed there to keep some stuff dry. Lights for working at night in there, and some more bins that are, got some odds and ends there you can see, and then some more pallets, some more river birch on his big trailer. Obviously, that stuff needs to be split down and get done. And then another nice big pile of some fine looking pine. I'm pretty sure that's pine. Not sure what it looks like. It looks like some red pine or white pine or something like that. It's pine. Maybe it was spruce. I think there was some both in there. Then it looked like a bunch of different oak here. It looks like red oak. And that stuff needs to be taken care of because it's not drying like that. As you guys know, oak has to be split for it to dry. Look at that lonely old splitter sitting all by itself. It's sad. It's so sad. And that he's got some more wood over here. Obviously, it's on the tarp just to keep it off of the snow. Today I'm in the Woodyard. I came where life is great in the 608.
That's right.
I am here at Jeremiah's place. Never been here before. We've been talking about getting together for like a year and wanting to do some videos. And finally, we had a reason to do it. You got some logs, so we came down today. You're going to see that happening later on in the video. But I have some questions to ask him before we even start because I've been wanting to find out about some of the stuff. Now, a lot of people assume I know everything about everybody and all their videos, but I watch very little YouTube because I can either make videos or watch them. So I watch them so you can, I film them so you can watch them. And I know you got this for doing your firewood, but this is actually a corn crib, right? Yep. So was it a farmer that had it for sale, or did you see it out in the field, or where did you?
So a lot of people sell these as, when they have the roof on them, they sell them as gazebos.
Sure. So
he was selling it as a gazebo. He wanted like $900 for it. In the background of the picture, I could see another one that was all kind of bent up, and I said, I'm not interested in the gazebo. How about the one in the background? Right. Oh yeah, we can do that, and there it is.
So what did you get it for?
$200.
$200? Yeah, that's not bad at all. Because this you can put anywhere, move it around.
Yeah,
what do you think you've got in here for wood? What was your maximum? How much do you think, just to guess as far as how many
3
cords?
to 4 maybe?
I would guess 4-ish full cords probably, yeah, could be. So this is your mixed hardwood?
Yes, mixed hardwood, maple, birch, ash.
Box elder?
Yeah, it's anything fast drying.
Yep.
I haven't piled oak yet.
So was this your first attempt at bins as far as not stacking?
No, that
Oh,
one.
your big one over there was your first one.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember which one was first. So
Wonder who taught me that.
well, it's some loser. So the first time you did that bin, you were like, "Is this going to work or not?"
Oh yeah, I was very skeptical, and
So then, how long did you have it before you dug into it and did some moisture testing?
I think it was the 7 to 9 months. It took me a while to fill it, but it was dry.
Dry as anything else.
Oh yeah, I did a video on it.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
I was very surprised.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
When you dig down into it, it's dry, clean. I
Yeah.
was expecting like mold and the worst.
The only thing I had a little bit of mold on, and it wasn't much, was hard maple that was cut from green wood.
Around the edge.
Well, it's got that orangish kind of, I think it almost might be like kind of a fungus or something that grows on it, but it was reddish kind of, it wasn't really mold, but it wasn't much, but that happens a lot anyway because it's got high sugar content and it's high moisture content, and that was stuff way down at the bottom. Otherwise, I've never had an issue. Now, you've got pallets under there and you've got pallets under here. It's off the ground,
oh yeah,
so you're not getting that moisture coming up. And then as the wood sits here, obviously you're getting into this, you're taking it off. When you get down inside, it's as dry inside as it is outside, right?
oh yeah, definitely.
I purposely left some big pieces in mine, kind of like down in there, and I kind of remembered where they were the first time I did this. So I dug down into them after like 3 or 4 months, pulled them out, and I couldn't believe how dry they were. Yeah. But I'm in a wide open space right now, and you're pretty open here.
It's pretty open here.
Yeah, you got pretty good wind here, so wind is huge.
We got a 12-inch snow in it. I did a little short on it. It had 12 inches of snow on it, and people are saying that it's going to be snow inside.
Wood circle.
There's none.
Well,
even it melt. I mean, obviously it's not there. It's
yeah, a lot of people don't realize that even if you get snow on
evaporation,
you're going to get sun and wind on it. Snow doesn't stay for months and months and months unless you're way up in the Arctic Circle like my brother Ken, where they get literally 3 feet of snow. That's why he has to cover stuff, because they get a lot of snow. But here, not as much snow, and it does dry off. It does evaporate just from the sun and wind, and it goes away, and it's not an issue. So I haven't had it been a problem either. But there could be a storm we get where we get a 2-foot snowfall.
Yeah, and that might be different.
But I've had it happen where I've had mine covered with a foot and a half, and all I do is I dig into the side. Everything in the inside is dry.
Right.
And if the snow falls down in there, I just let it till it melts off.
Yeah, right.
So it's not an issue. So are you going to do more?
I'm
stacking?
I'm looking for one of these, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Now the other one I want to talk about, let's go over to your other bin, the one that you got with the cage over here. Is it the one around the side? Yeah, over here, this one. Yeah, so that's wire. So what did you pay for that? Did you buy just a roll or 2 rolls or what?
I actually didn't buy it. I had someone give me 300-foot rolls.
300-foot rolls?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
So that worked out.
So what does that stuff normally sell for?
I think it's like $80 to $90 a roll.
Right, and it's stronger stuff. So what is this technically called?
Welded wire.
Welded wire, okay, good. This is your locust in here, obviously, the good stuff.
All black locust.
Yeah, nice.
This is one tree service score.
Really, all one? Holy smokes. So you've got...
multiple trips.
That's 3 full cords in there easily. So right there you've got probably $1,500 worth of wood.
I don't know, but it's good wood.
Yeah, it's good wood, yeah.
So I don't know if I'm going to button this up or keep going. I can go all the way,
Yeah, and your T-posts, you bought those probably. Or
they're like $4 to $5 a piece, I do believe.
Want to hear a sad story? I was at somebody's house, southern Wisconsin, I forget where I was, and I went past a yard sale or rummage sale, we call them, and I saw a big pile of T-posts. I thought, oh, wow. And the guy had marked on there $2 a piece or 20 for $30, something like that. And he had a pile, literally had like 200 of them. I said, well, if I bought all of them, what would it be? He says, how about $1 a piece?
Oh, as long as they're...
And I thought, I'll come back and get them. Well,
you didn't.
No, they were gone.
Oh.
They were gone the next day.
The fencing's 4 feet, so you got to get at least a 6-foot.
Right.
So I see a lot of them for sale and they're only 4 feet, so that wouldn't work for me.
Yeah, that works really good. And again, you got pallets under there, and I see you raised it up where you got the one in between.
Yeah, I saw that on.
Yeah, you saw that on YouTube too. Well, it wasn't my idea. One of my viewers said, "Hey, what if you?" One of my viewers said, "What if you put a pallet on each side, leave the middle open, and then just do a light overlap so you got more height there?" And it worked really good.
Yeah, room for the critters to go under there.
Yeah. I see you got rabbits in there right now. I see rabbit tracks going in there. But yeah, that works really good. And it's definitely windy here, so you got pretty much open spaces. So yeah, this is excellent. And then over here you've got your little shelters. You've had these for a long time.
Yeah, they're like a shed in a box. It's supposed to have a, you know, like a tarp top. I just put metal on them. You can find these frames on Marketplace for real cheap because the
so that's
tarps
hickory.
don't last. That's all hickory.
And that's oak?
Yep, red oak
Red
mostly.
oak. And then what's in here?
This is maple.
Oh, mixed stuff again.
Ash, birch.
Yeah.
This one's complete.
A lot of ash. Yeah, that's nice. So did it take a whole roll to do that?
Whole roll of what?
Roll of your wire, your welded wire.
Yeah, I got. That's all I have left. So
this was more than a roll, you're thinking?
Yeah, must have been. I didn't really keep track of it.
So you've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's like 20-some feet tall, or what?
Yeah, 8 times 4, probably 20-some feet long by probably 12 feet. That's a nice bunch of wood. Yeah. That's a nice bunch. And then here,
great in there.
This looks like oak.
That's all oak, mixed oak.
Yep. Bunch of oak. What do you sell the most of?
Oak.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants by me too.
Oh yeah.
And your elevator, how long have you had this now?
I got it right before the Wolf Ridge, 2 years.
2 years you've had it?
Yeah. It's an old corn crib. Hay elevator.
Bale. Yeah, square bale.
And then someone put, I bought it like this, so someone modified it. Works good.
Oh yeah, that's real nice. And you can jack it up and down a little?
No.
Is it just the way it is, yeah.
They had a big like trailer hitch on it. I cut that off so I can get it higher.
Cool. Well, you know what time it is? It's time to make some wood. Let's go over and process.
Yes, let's go.
Enough of this chit chat in here. Oh, and this is your junk pile, I'm guessing. That's what I saw.
That's what we heat our house with.
That's how you heat your house. Nice. Yeah, you take the worst. Actually, some people say worst stuff, but as far as heating, that's the best stuff. The crotches.
I sell the best and burn the rest.
The hot crotches burn great.